People really aren't that happy with the decisions that the WWE has been making. As of recently, they brought back Brock Lesnar. Not only that, they also showed the image of Vince McMahon on one of those tributes for Hulk Hogan. I mean, what are you doing? You have a lawsuit pending, and right now is not the time to be pushing your guys. Yeah, SummerSlam just ended. It was the biggest SummerSlam of the year of all time. A two-night main event for everything that happened. But Brock Lesnar pretty much opaced the whole story as he has made his return. Now, I'm not saying Brock Lesnar isn't loved. I'm not saying he's not a great wrestler. But what we do know is that nobody really was asking for him. If anything, we were hearing for Karrion Kross. But WWE doesn't seem to be listening right now. They're buddy with what they want to do, and even though they have that little lawsuit pending, they decided to bring back Brock Lesnar. What are you doing, WWE? Welcome to Ringside Riffs. My name's Andres, and let's just jump into what WWE is doing wrong, because everything we've seen, they continue to build up storylines, they continue to do good things, they continue to implement what needs to be said. But wrestling isn't all about wrestling, of course. It's not about the stories that we all just see in the ring. It's also about the things we get to see outside of them. Right now, we've seen them be buddy with Donald J. Trump. Yes, Triple H went to the White House to fill up that fitness test one more time, making America fit again. And now we have the return of Brock Lesnar. We have the explosion of the list of Epstein, and we're wondering, are these things all tied together? We know that Vince McMahon has a stronghold on those billionaires. We know the ties are deep, and we're wondering, what is these implications? Now, not only did we not see The Rock come back, not only did we not see Travis Scott, no implementations of what we could have seen in that storyline. Yes, we got to see other things, such as John Cena picking up the L and then being F5'd by Brock Lesnar. I mean, why exactly are we having this storyline? We do know that for some reason it was Cody Rhodes picking up loss after loss against Brock Lesnar. Now he is back only to destroy John Cena, to make him be a factor in his storyline. Will he be going for the title? And could it even be that WWE is really planning on giving Brock Lesnar a title shot in 2025? When will it come to terms with them that they are pushing on the wrong people? Let me just give you some quick examples. Goldberg was back, and he got to face off for that title, even though it could have been Jey Uso, LA Knight, Seth freaking Rollins, Braun Breaker, Braun Strowman, anybody at that point. But we're giving these legends these title opportunities. Trish Stratus was back, and she was getting an opportunity as well. I mean, at the point where I'm thinking, what are we doing? This is not credible. This is not real. Not only that, let me talk about the Judgment Day. They lost the titles at SummerSlam. They lost the titles at WrestleMania. And even though they got their rematch right away, they still don't have those titles back. Now we're giving those titles straight over to Charlotte and Alexa, someone who was being booed, someone who did not be in this WWE fraction. Nobody wanted her to be back. Everybody did not want the Queen. Yes, she went through rehab, her knees getting better, she's already one of the Hall of Famers, but I'm sorry to say, nobody really wanted her to be back. Alexa Bliss, though, she does get a pop, she does get a little bit of action, but now these two people with their whole storyline of they're not friends, but they have the tag team titles. What are we doing? Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy, picking up two pins back to back to the sister Abigail. I mean, that's not even Alexa Bliss's finisher. She's not even in the Wyatt Six. When are we gonna connect the dots? Why are we continuing to do these type of things to these type of characters? Look, don't get me wrong. they're not doing everything wrong. Dominic Mysterio picked up the win. Dominic Mysterio was able to over here outsmart AJ Styles. It's something that definitely has a right. That's the type of storyline that we need to continue to write. That's the type of momentum that we need to push. I mean, I'm sorry, AJ Styles, you didn't pick up the win. Go back to TNA. Go do your thing right now, because they're giving the Hardys against the Dudleys a title opportunity. TNA should just be all about nostalgic wrestling, about these people actually getting opportunities. That's where we should be pushing over our Goldbergs and our Trish Stratuses. All these retired people should go fight over at TNA. And whatever happens to Jeff Hardy and Dudleys, they were there. They were there at SummerSlam. They were cheering on for that TLC match. The White Six picked up the win, and it just seemed a little bit off. See, the Four Corners of Doom was a great spot. We got to see 4 tables being broken. Everybody around there was being a great little prop, little thing. But it all ended pretty much abruptly by the storyline being pretty much, okay, interference, women interference, now tag team interference, now the White Six interference, and there it happened. They won, and that's how it ended. Now, I'm not gonna complain. It was spectacular, but at the same time, I'm left wondering, why exactly do we continue to do these type of bad endings? Why not just have something more creative in that sense, to have given the Wyatt Six that pickup when no, we had to do some type of interference. It had to be the same old thing. And talking about the same old thing, you know how Jade Parker was trying to pin Tiffy with that little leg over the ring? They had literally just tried that the other day. So it's just one of those things where if you're paying close attention to wrestling, you can just see them working the spots. It's like somebody came up with an idea, and now everybody else wants to do it. Now, we've learned a lot from the Unreal. They're saying that they're planning these months ahead, and I'm just literally out there looking for why they continue to do these things. Sometimes it's for the money, sometimes it's to push the actual person. When Jey Uso was getting pushed, I really thought it was just for the money. The guy is selling merchandise, he was making botch after botch, and when it came time, he didn't even main event WrestleMania as a Royal Rumble winner supposed to do. He didn't even keep that title for long enough, and he got lost between the sauce. Now again, they're doing this, they're pushing the wrong people. How long will we see Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss have that title? How long will we see Cody Rhodes not be heel? Because if anything, don't get me wrong, SummerSlam was the time where we were all hoping Cody Rhodes was gonna turn heel. I feel like Triple H just doesn't like when people are seeing through his plan, seeing past his ideas. But it was Cody Rhodes, John Cena. John Cena was officially doing that babyface turn. He had the music, he was facing the crowd, he was getting cheered on, and then we actually heard some boos for Cody Rhodes. We actually heard people distressed. They did not want him to win. When he won, people booed. He had the opportunity to be doing things that were pretty much considered not Cody Rhodes' style. He was over here picking up the win no matter what, and that's exactly what Sami Zayn is saying he wouldn't do. Why are we pushing away Karrion Kross instead of having Sami Zayn open his eyes? I mean, if Cody Rhodes has to come through and do anything, wouldn't he have to do it? When are we gonna have Sami Zayn as champion? It just doesn't make sense. We're pushing the wrong people. We have Brock Lesnar back. We have Sami Zayn getting rid of his little competition against Karrion Kross. We have Cody Rhodes not turning heel. WWE, you're not listening to what the WWE fans are telling you to do. They're not telling you to do this. They're not asking you to do this. It's the correct wave of momentum. It's the way that the things work in this place. We can't continue to push the Hall of Famers, the already retired people, the already non-existent, not in the workplace. How long will we be seeing the return return of Brock Lesnar. How long will he be back in this company working for WWE? When will the allegations of lawsuit come up? Vince McMahon been seen in the Super Bowl, been seen in these tributes to Hulk Hogan. When will the justice be served? I mean, there can't be a case, there can't be a pending resolution of some files of money being undersettled just so people won't talk. And you can't tell me that they kicked one of the biggest influential people, Vince McMahon, off the TKO brand, off the WWE brand, just because he didn't do anything. You can't tell me that John Longfield and Brock Lesnar, who were involved in that lawsuit, who were involved in that settlement, they weren't around for the longest time in WWE. Now we're bringing back SummerSlam Brock. It just, why? Did we really need those views? Did we really need those 75 million views in the first 24 hours? Congratulations on continuing to make shock value, but where are these storylines going? Why can't we continue to grow? Grayson Waller and the New Day have been pushed to the back of the line, even though they continue to try out, they continue to give the WWE and the fans what they need. They pivoted to any type of character. They are the epitomal type of wrestlers that they show that they're willing to do anything, just like Bronson Reed, just like Braun Breaker, just like Paul Heyman. But when it comes to a Brock Lesnar, when it comes over to a Roman Reigns, they get these characters the same thing over and over. It's kind of an insult that the WWE doesn't even believe that they can do any type of other thing. They don't even believe that they can do anything else other than what they've had already. What happened to Shinsuke Nakamura? The one time she beat LA Knight, got the US title, lost the US title, performed in the Royal Rumble, had that little makeup, was the heel, and then disappeared. I mean, can we just tell that they're all over the place? They don't have a storyline, no matter what they want us to believe. That in the Unreal, we have these board of director meetings. We already know what the storyline is gonna be all the way to Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. Nah, dude. All you know is who you want to push, who is on each side, but the storyline keeps getting changed. You are undecisive. You keep making excuses for yourself on why the people won't support who you're choosing. Right now, we're all left wondering what is going to happen. John Cena lost the title. Is there ever going to be a rivalry between John Cena and Brock Lesnar? Whatever happened to that hype? I mean, he had all the momentum going for him, and then in a blink of an instant, John Cena's like, you know what? I'm going to be babyface. He's gonna lose the title, and now it's just gonna be an explanation coming up Friday SmackDown. It doesn't sit right. Cody Rhodes is champion, that's good, but will we see some type of iteration? Can he be a heel? Will Brock Lesnar go against him and force him to probably be and go outside that comfort zone that he has? See, these are the type of issues that were just implemented and we were shown on this 2-night event. It was the first time that SummerSlam was ever 2 nights. It was the first time that they can say that they had record entrances. They had all these celebrities and superstars be involved in it, and they're gonna continue to do this. I mean, wrestling is gonna continue to grow, but it's not what the core and the things are doing to ourselves. We're looking at exactly how they changed Fraxium from an exciting team where they were saluting to each other and running around and doing the slow-mo entrance, and they just get ruined. They get their music changed. They get their entrance changed. I mean, they need to be a little more intact. Who is someone from SummerSlam you were disappointed with? Who is something that you probably saw that you were also like, why is the WWE continuing to ruin these type of things? They just need to be a little more intact. They don't need to be focusing about the profit because they're making profit. But they should be worried about how these all things tie in, how it looks for them. half of the crowd, and one of them being me included, is not happy that Brock Lesnar is back. I mean, Brock Lesnar, as stated, great wrestler. He's had a bunch of accomplishments, but right now, with the lawsuit pending, with how things are with the whole society right now, I mean, everybody, not just Vince McMahon, but I'm talking P. Diddy, Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump. Right now, I don't think it was the right moment to bring someone like that in. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.